Hello Waykeepers, and welcome back. Now this video is for the empaths, the healers, the truth tellers, and those who feel too much yet keep giving more. Now today's truth may sting a little bit, but it's offered with deep love, because being too nice isn't just a quirk, it's a pattern, a trauma pattern, a soul contract, and it's costing you your power, your energy, and your peace. So let's unpack the real reasons empaths are too nice and what to do about it. Now there's a difference between kindness and niceness. Kindness comes from overflow. Niceness often comes from fear. Niceness is saying yes when your body is screaming no. It's smiling when you're shattered. It's shrinking to keep the peace. For many empaths, this isn't just personality, it's a survival strategy. We learned that love was conditional, so we performed, we pleased, we fixed. Now, what about the origins? Let's go a little deeper. Where does this actually start? Well, many empaths were parentified children raised in unstable homes, surrounded by emotional chaos, or taught to mediate conflict before they could even spell their name, right? So you adapted. If I'm soft enough, they won't explode. If I disappear emotionally, I'll be safe. If I fix everything, I'll be loved. So your nervous system equated niceness with survival. But that programming didn't disappear. It actually grew with you. And now you're attracting the same dynamics in adult form. Now, let's bring in some science. When you grew up in stress, your body wired itself for fawn response, not fight or flight, fawn. So what does fawn mean? Fawn is appeasing, pleasing, dissolving. That's why you can't say no without guilt. You freeze when confronted. You spiral when someone's disappointed in you, you see? And no, you're not broken. It's just that your nervous system is protecting you from a ghost of the past. But healing means doing the opposite. It means setting boundaries, feeling the discomfort, staying in your body while doing so. Being too nice creates resentment, even if you never say it out loud, because you show up more than they do, forgive without accountability, accept crumbs and call it love. So resentment builds in the silence between your truth and your performance. And it leaks. It leaks into your tone, into your energy, into your sense of worth. And you're not angry because they didn't change, really. You're angry because you keep choosing them over you. That's what's going on. Now, let's talk about energy vampires. You may have noticed this pattern. You're the empath, they're the taker, you do the work, they drain you, rinse, repeat. Now, why is that? Because the overgiving empath and the undergiving partner are trauma bonded. You're trying to heal your original wound by fixing someone who resembles the person who hurt you. Spoiler, it never works. Healing doesn't come from overextending. It comes from redirecting that energy inwards. Now, this is overgiving as a spiritual bypass. So let's talk about this spiritual trap. Empaths in spiritual circles often fall into overgiving in the name of love. You're told, love everyone unconditionally, forgive instantly, never judge, be the bigger person. But unconditional love does not mean unconditional access. You're allowed to close the door. You're allowed to have standards. You are allowed to evolve past the people who only loved your wounds. Being spiritual doesn't mean being soft to the point of collapse. What does this cost you? Well, energy leaks. You're always tired, unbalanced. Relationships are not good. You're always giving. Identity loss. You forget what you even want. Delayed purpose. Your mission is sidelined by emotional labor. Now let that land. Being too nice might be blocking your next level because the universe responds to truth, not performance. Now here's the truth. You can be loving and fierce. You can have a soft heart and strong boundaries. This is sacred self-respect. You no longer over-explain. You no longer fix what isn't yours. You no longer apologize for your no. The most spiritual thing you can do is to honor yourself first. Let others recalibrate around your wholeness, not your wounds. It's not just about cutting people off. It's about becoming someone new. Someone who is no longer available for emotional extraction. Someone who is no longer apologizing for taking up space. This is your evolution. Let your no be a healing sound. Let your silence speak for you. Let your boundaries birth the new you. Now, if this activated you, that's a good thing. You're not too sensitive. You're remembering who you were before the world told you to shrink. Guys, if you like this video, subscribe for weekly transmissions and check out my links to connect. Until next time.